The idea of a Dacia Dokker camper van in 2025 brings a mix of nostalgia and forward-looking design. The original Dokker was always valued for its simple, no-nonsense build and the flexibility it gave families and tradespeople. Reimagining it as a camper van means taking that practicality and adapting it for travel, outdoor living, and long journeys while still keeping the spirit of affordability that has made Dacia successful across Europe. One of the strongest selling points for a van like this would be its size. It is compact enough to be driven easily through narrow streets or parked in city areas but still offers enough room inside for a small family or couple to enjoy extended weekends away. Many larger camper vans struggle in urban traffic, while something like a Dokker camper would be versatile enough for both daily errands and adventurous road trips. Comfort would also play a key role in its design. With sliding doors on both sides, it makes access easy in tight spaces or campsites where one side might be blocked. Inside, the modular approach would mean seats folding flat into beds, clever storage under the floor or in the roof lining, and possibly a compact kitchenette unit with a sink and gas burner. It would not aim for luxury but rather smart simplicity, the kind of setup where every inch is used efficiently. Fuel efficiency would be another attraction. Dacia has long leaned on Renault's tried and tested engines, which have proven durable and economical. For long journeys, especially those covering mixed city and highway driving, the combination of mild hybrid technology and the option for LPG would keep running costs very low. LPG in particular has been popular with cost-conscious drivers across Europe, and offering this in a camper format would appeal strongly to budget-minded travelers. While performance is never the primary goal in a camper, it still matters for safety and comfort. A vehicle like this would need enough power to cruise confidently on highways, even when loaded with camping gear and passengers. With engines in the 100 to 140 horsepower range, it could comfortably maintain speeds for long stretches, with acceleration steady rather than sporty. Stability would also be important, so suspension would likely be tuned for both comfort and predictable handling, even with the added weight of a camper conversion. In terms of connectivity and technology, the 2025 vision of this van would be far ahead of the older Dokker. A touchscreen system with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, integrated navigation, and possibly some driver assistance features like lane departure warning and adaptive cruise control could be expected. These features are already filtering through the latest Dacia range, so it makes sense they would appear in a camper format as well. Safety has always been a consideration for families choosing Dacia models, and a camper version would place even more focus on it. Multiple airbags, reinforced body structure, electronic stability control, and advanced braking systems would be expected. Some versions might even include hill descent control or traction programs to give added reassurance on gravel or off-road paths, making the van better suited for rural adventures. The design language would reflect the new Dacia identity. Strong horizontal lines, bold wheel arches, and a tougher stance would make the camper version look more adventurous and modern compared to the older, boxier Dokker. Details like roof rails, cladding around the wheel arches, and optional two-tone paint would underline its role as a vehicle for exploration, bridging the gap between a van and a crossover SUV. Inside, materials would likely be durable rather than premium, designed to withstand outdoor lifestyles. Easy to clean. Fabrics, scratch-resistant plastics, and modular panels would make it practical for families with kids, pets, or camping equipment. Even though it wouldn't aim to compete with luxury camper vans, the Dokker camper would stand out for offering comfort where it matters most: space to relax, sleep, and travel without breaking the bank. Pricing would ultimately be the biggest draw. Dacia has built its reputation on undercutting rivals while offering robust and honest vehicles. Where other camper conversions can climb far above €25,000 to €30,000, a Dokker camper could realistically start in the €15,000 to €20,000 range before customizations, making it one of the most affordable ways to enter the camper lifestyle. That accessibility would make it appealing not just to seasoned travelers but also to younger drivers, students, or families looking for a cost-effective holiday vehicle. Finally, the cultural impact of such a release would be important. Camper vans have exploded in popularity in recent years as people search for freedom, mobility, and affordable travel options. If Dacia revived the Dokker in camper form, it would align perfectly with this trend, bringing van life within reach of everyday buyers rather than just enthusiasts with deeper pockets. It would not only be a vehicle but a gateway to new lifestyles and adventures, helping people experience the outdoors in a simple, accessible way.